Tomorrow, Plattsburgh will vote on whether to crack down on the city's feral cat population. This comes after suggested changes to pet laws in 2018 were seen by some as too severe and inhumane.
And one council member proposed a new 2019 law to address the issue with feral cats. Local 22's Courtney Adelman spoke with the council member and animal experts to find out more. Courtney?
Lauren and Glenn, in 2018, the city of Plattsburgh's Common Council defeated proposed law changes that outlawed feeding animals outside. A new proposed bill focuses on the owner of an animal, defining it as the individual who keeps, maintains, or harbors the pet. The bill would require owners to do things like confine their pets to their own property. A year ago, Plattsburgh community members called suggested pet law changes inhumane. This year, Councilmember Peter Enzel proposed a new law about feral cats.
I think at least we felt that we came to a happy medium, and it was a compromise for both sides.
Enzel says the new bill makes the owner responsible, and the owner is usually the person or people that leaves food out for the cats to eat, like you can see here behind me.
If you care for a cat, either by feeding or what have you, you now take ownership of the cat.
Animal experts say feral cats are typically defined as non-house cats who live outdoors without a permanent home.
Feral cats are cats that are born in the wild and haven't been socialized with people.
There is also a real issue with pet owners getting rid of problematic animals.
Part of the problem is, like I said, people abandoning cats and not valuing them as pets and not valuing them as family members. If you think of a cat as a disposable pet, you get it, and then when you're tired of it, you drop it off and there's no consequences for it, then that's a problem.
And Enzel says those cats add to the problem.
Feral cat community, a lot of the cats are cats that have been discarded by owners or a number of different things. People need to be responsible.
As part of the law, Enzel proposed that cats be microchipped, which is an electric chip injected into the animal painlessly that can be read through a device and tracked back to the owner.
Any cats 4 months or older to be in the city of Plattsburgh to be microchipped.
The law also calls for the owner to get their cat vaccinated. And experts say it's important because feral cats can pose a danger to the public.
So yeah, there definitely are a lot of potential health risks out there with cats that people may not be aware of.
Enzel says if the bill is approved, individuals may be held liable in a civil action for damages caused by the pet.
But the important thing is this: we're not going out asking the building inspector, the police department, or whomever to be vigilantes against this. This is complaint driven.
And Enzel says he has owned several cats himself and has nothing against them, but rather he wants to make sure they are being properly cared and accounted for while not disrupting neighbors. The council is scheduled to vote tomorrow night. Live in the studio, Courtney Adelman, Local 22 News.